Hello and welcome everyone to another update video here on this channel about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Quant and also ADA Cardano. This is an absolute emergency update, so I'll try to keep it short, that this comes to you as fast as possible because I sold some of my spot positions today. I will continue selling at specific levels and I will even open up short positions. The reasons why, the structure which is telling me that, and all of the price targets, of course, I will tell you in this video, so stick with me until the very end. And if you don't want to miss out on that in the future, just leave a subscription down below this video, activate the small little bell, and leave a thumbs up down below. That helps me a lot pushing the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for your support. So stick with me and enjoy this video. And we're starting here straight on Ethereum daily time frame. And what I'm going to tell you right now is absolutely mind-breaking because I've been following here this as an impulsive wave 1 towards the upside. This is a corrective wave 2 towards the downside. So I told you all the time, there should be now a 5-wave move structure which brings us all the way up to the $3,000 US. And in my opinion, this was already the first wave of this 5-wave move. And from up there, from the $1,700 US, I told you we need to come down back in this smaller support area. And from there, the next big move towards the upside is starting. But as you can see, it started here. It really started exactly from a trend reversal area. But right now, I'm telling you guys, I think we are coming back into this reversal area. I actually see this as an an overshooting B wave right now. So I'm expecting a huge impulse towards the downside. I closed all of my long positions. As you can see, we got the rise, we got the pump towards the upside. Right now, in my opinion, is the time for an absolutely massive breakdown here. Again, in my target area. So actually between $1,200 and $1,400 US before we can get the next push here towards the upside. So actually, I will open up huge short positions in the next few hours probably. I already told my trading partners about my entry region where I will enter the short position. I can also show you that on the chart because as you can see, in my opinion, on the smaller time frames, we got a 5-wave move towards the downside, which leads, in my opinion, to a corrective 3-wave move towards the upside in this target area between the 1880 and the $1,900 US level. And from there, I expect a huge drop in a wave 3 here towards the downside, towards the $1,714 US. I told you already many times that in my opinion, we can't just be in this B wave. And actually today is the day where I will actually primarily focus on that scenario because we didn't get the breakout as impulsively as we would need it to do. So in my opinion, this will just lead to an absolutely big rejection towards the downside. If we are now having a look at the Bitcoin chart, it looks absolutely the same. I want to zoom out here even on the daily time frame because as you can see here on the daily time frame, what I've been following here on this channel for the last few weeks was this 5-wave move towards the upside. And at $25,000 US, I told you we need to come down now in a wave 2 in this target area, which we did. So I told you already down there are now 2 options in the chart. Both options lead to a pump towards the upside. The first option is that we are already in the bigger wave 3, which leads to a crazy pump to the $40K US. The second option is what I have exactly right now on the chart. This was an A wave. We're just getting a B wave, which was in this case an overshooting B wave. And we are coming down now in this C wave. And the C wave needs to hit the target between the 17,500 and the 19,500 US because this would be the minimum requirement here for a C wave to come down before we can get a really, really nice pump towards the upside here in this third wave to approximately 37,000 US. So this is an absolute warning to everyone who has watched my videos in the past few days and weeks because there was always the option of us coming straight to these targets. But right now, when we are at the absolute top here of this pump, of this recent pump, I tell you, this is not looking like a continuation for me anymore. I'm actually focusing on a big short here towards the downside in the C wave. This is the absolute main scenario which I'm focusing here right now. Let's now have a look at the ADA chart. And of course, unsurprisingly, I'm following as well bearish scenarios. If we're looking at the daily time frame, I already told you multiple times that this rise here towards the upside has so many 1-2 setups that we would need an absolute rocket breakout towards the upside if we're not getting it. This is most likely just a B wave and we are coming down in a C wave as well in a target between the 28 US cent and the 30 US cent because we also need to go below this A wave low, which was at 30 US cent. So congratulations for everyone who took a long trade here. now is the same opportunity for that towards the downside in a C wave, in my opinion, because only then we can get the really nice bounce in a straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup in a third wave. Let's now have a look at the QNT chart, and there my opinion is absolutely unchanged. I never had any different scenario than this, and yeah, it looks absolutely like we are fulfilling this perfectly. You can see I'm still having my target areas on the chart. This was the first one, which I told you already at the beginning of January. This is the second one, which I placed there at the same time. We did hit the first one, we didn't reach the second one, but I think we are coming down there. And from there, the next pump towards the upside can start here. My price targets are $380 towards the upside here. But first, we need to come between 80 and $95. Everything else would be very unreliable for me personally. If you like this information, if you like more of those emergency updates in the moment it's happening, smash up the like button, leave your thoughts down in the comment section. That helps me pushing the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you don't want to miss out on that in the future, leave a subscription down below the channel, activate the small little bell so you will always get notified when I upload a new video here on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for your support, and I hope we will see each other in the next video here on this channel as well. Ciao, ciao.